we saw Anthony Martial's interview over the
his roast of previous managers. Dude.
Yeah, man. What did you think, bro, of that interview and what he was saying about Oli and?
So firstly, this man needs to not be injured, bro, before he opens his mouth, dude.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's the thing about Anthony Martial, dude. It's just nobody burst onto the scene, dude. We were like, oh, this is the next Henry, bro.
Because I mean, he had all the talent.
Yeah, I think he still does.
Yeah.
He's just he can't stay healthy, and it looks like his attitude is not great. But he says
he's
that
not
he's just not that kind of guy, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, dude. This guy is always looking upset, bro. So.
Which goes to show as well, bro, that you actually need so much more than just talent to make it.
Yes.
At the top level. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, like, if you think about it, like, how much of your value as a footballer is just your branding? Like, Paul Pogba's branding was, like, crazy
incredible,
good.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why he can demand, you know.
But he's not as good as, like... He's a good player, but I mean, he's not, like, incredible, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't warrant, like, what he demands because of the way he sees himself as a footballer.
Yes.
You know? So...
Yeah, I mean, like, if you think about it, like, which players have the best brands in football right now?
Obviously, Pogba.
Yeah, Pogba's not one of the best players.
CR7, but
100%.
he's obviously one of the best players.
Yeah.
Over history,
Neymar,
maybe not right now. Neymar is hectic, especially in the US. They
and also, and Neymar is overrated, bro.
Yeah, he is definitely.
Let me tell you that much, dude. Neymar's not that great, dude.
Nah,
like,
not at all.
He won what he won at Barcelona. He had with Messi and Suarez with him, you know.
Yeah. I think that just kind of worked. Like he worked playing alongside them.
But like now at PSG, is like Mbappe is the best player in that team.
Yeah.
Mbappe is also another one. Great branding.
Yeah. But I think Neymar's branding still kills Mbappe, like.
Yeah,
in terms of a brand.
Especially in the US brand. Like people know Neymar in the US.
Exactly. Who else is there, man? There's I'm trying to think.
Like Haaland, his branding is not that fantastic.
Memphis Depay is also a brand guy.
Yeah. Like that will get him deals, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you know, some of these players, you just put number 10 jersey on them.
Number 10 jersey, some like, swag, tracksuits. You know what I mean? Because I mean, that's what sells, bro. I mean, people want to buy into whatever looks cool. So if a person makes something look cool, even if their social media is like banging, just in terms of lifestyle, cars, they're chilling with NBA players, musicians, whatever.
Bro, you know, you put
different.
You put Kylian Mbappe in that Air Jordan PSG kit. You're gonna sell some jerseys, bro.
It's done.
Dude, I even have one of those PSG Jordan jerseys, bro.
Yeah.
It's because it's Jordan, dude.
Exactly.
I don't really like PSG, bro. You know
because you can't, and I feel like it's difficult to separate the brand from the player's ability.
Yeah.
You know.
That's why, like, you give certain players like 10,000 chances, bro. Like Paul Pogba.
Exactly.
And then there's certain players that as soon as they like lose form or whatever, it's like it's done.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Now you're done with them because he's just like,
Yeah.
But with Pogba, you persist, and like I said, his brand actually deceived a lot of people.
But
he's a good player, and like I think what made it worse was like he was winning the World Cup and all these things. So he kind of had a case.
Winning the Europa League.
Do you know what I mean? So people could be like, no, like he playing him out of position, make excuses for him, whatever. But I don't think he's that good. Because I feel like great players play well under any circumstance. Like, doesn't matter whether...
You know what's something I was thinking about the other day as well? It's like, we only know players that like came before us.
Yeah.
Based on like highlights, right?
Yeah.
We don't really know how they played week in and week out, right?
No.
We know their brand.
Yeah.
So like we say like, oh, Bobby Charlton.
Yeah.
Bruh, I don't know, dude.
Mans, we don't know.
I don't know.
We actually don't know for real.
I've watched 10 highlights of this man, bruh, and I'm like making an assumption about this guy, but his brand has, you know, kept him in the history books, you know.
Exactly.
And if you think about it, like in like 10 years, 15 years, it's gonna be very, very like sort of real to convince someone who has never seen Olivier Giroud You know, that this is one of the greatest players of all time, bro. Because if you watch this man's highlights and you see all the things that this guy's won, bro. Champions League.
You'll think like,
World Cup, dude.
Yeah. Let me ask you something. Because like football is obviously a team sport.
Yeah.
Does winning trophies make you a great player? Because sometimes there's arguments and comparisons between players, and then it's like, okay, put your medals on the table.
Yes.
You know, it's like John O'Shea versus Steven Gerrard. Do you know what I mean?
I get you, bro. I get you. Yeah, dude. I think 10 years ago you asked me this question. No doubt, whoever's got the most trophies
is the better player.
It's the better player. Obviously, it's like there's like Steven Gerrard is much better than Darren Fletcher. Even though Darren Fletcher has won much more than Steven Gerrard, right?
Exactly.
Probably. What, a Champions League? How many Champions Leagues does Gerrard have? Two,
yeah.
And then
but Fletcher has like gang Premier Leagues,
like 5, 6,
Cup,
yeah.
League Cups probably, Club World Cup.
Yeah, but we know Gerrard.
Yeah, well, we know. Yeah, true.
But like
just like Harry Kane is better than probably some of the players at Man City even. But the medals, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he won't go down in the history books or anything. Like, no one will remember who finished second in the goal scoring, the Golden Boot or whatever in 1995, bro.
Exactly.
But you will probably remember, like, it was most probably like what, like, I don't know, 95, Alan Shearer or something, I don't know. But you remember that guy at least, bro. Even if he has won the Premier League, like, okay, he's got like a Golden Boot, he scored X amount of goals in the season. But dude, these days I don't think it matters, bro. And I think players know that. Like, players are just chasing the bag, dude.
They are just chasing the bag. But I think it does matter in terms of, like, for example, say you're a Harry Kane. Like, some of the players do want to be in those conversations about this guy was one of the best to ever do it, for example. Like, you get guys like Alan Shearer even. I mean, he's got like the Premier League goal scoring record, whatever, but he played majority of his career for Newcastle. Didn't win the Premier League with Newcastle, won it with Blackburn before. But that's still something, at least he has that to his name. And that can like validate that this guy was a crazy player.
Like Jamie Vardy is the same way, right?
Jamie Vardy, same thing. So I think with Kane, it's like, he's gonna have a lot of regrets, bro. Like, I feel like he's one of those guys, like, he probably wants to be in that conversation.
Yeah, but he signed the flippin' 6-year contract at flippin' Tottenham, bro.
That's
on him, dude.
Yeah.
This he should have just, I don't know, waited till that deal expired and moved on to something if you wanted trophies, bro.
True.
You also wanted the bag, bro. And I think, when you're that kind of player, you can demand, all of the money.
How do you think players should actually balance that out, though? Like, their contract, because
dude, this is what
it's also security, bro. Like,
this is what you do. This is exactly what Harry Kane is gonna do, right? You make your bags, bro, when you're young, right?
Yeah.
And when you're 32 years old, Man United will sign you, bro.
True. Then you'll be like a Teddy Sheringham or something.
Yeah, come in, 1-2 seasons, retire.
Or Robin van Persie.
That's
go win your Premier League.
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be. Because, like, bro, it's difficult because it's like, you can let your contract run down, and let's say like it's your first major contract with a team, you're killing it, and the next like deal on the table is massive because obviously they value you becoming one of their biggest assets. Next thing, bro, ACL.
Yes.
Then what? Do you know what I mean?
So like clubs are protected a little bit from injuries and stuff like that in the Premier League and things like that. Dude, in baseball, guaranteed contracts, dude. If a team signs you for 120 million over 6 years, they have to pay you 120 million for 6 years.
That's crazy.
Dude, there's players in baseball. Like, this is one guy, I don't know his name, right? But he signed some ridiculous contract. Every season he makes $1 million. But the contract was like over 30 years or something, dude.
Yeah.
So the deal was that they would carry on paying him even after he retired. So every single year there's a date where like whatever team he was playing for, Orioles or whatever, pay him $1 million, but he's been retired since like the 90s.
That's mad, bro.
Guaranteed contracts, dude.
That's hectic.
Bro, if only baseball players and Phil Jones have that contract.
We told you, Phil Jones is the guy, bro, that you speak to when you do this thing.
Dude, apparently that guy's just injured every time there's a transfer window, right? Every time, dude.
Convenient,
They can't sell this guy, bro.
Because no one's gonna buy him either.
No, you can't. If you haven't played professional football for like 5 straight years, dude.
Nah,
I think it's over, dude.
No one's gonna buy him. But like, it's a tough one, bro.
And if you're Phil Jones, are you going to be like, oh, I'll terminate my contract, dude?
Nah. If you're on 170, I think he's on like 175,000.
Are you getting paid 175, dude?
A week.
Even now.
Yeah.
Even though he's injured.
Even though he's not doing anything.
I would chill, bro. That's working from home, bro.
Literally.
That man is working from home as a professional footballer, dude.
Bro, I'd even help the kit man lay out like the team's clothes for the game. I can't lie.
Just make yourself be proactive,
that,
you know? Be proactive, get some stuff done.
Yeah. Speaking of injuries,
dude, they should make Phil Jones a manager of Man United, bro.
They should.
The guy has played under like 10 different managers. Sure, he's picked up something, right?
Surely he knows something. Just as much experience as Oli, I'm sure. By now.
Yeah, there we go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's such an interesting thing, bro. Just see what happens.
Let's see.
Caretaker manager.
He's seen Ragnick, he's seen everyone.
Yeah.
Do you know?
And you know, sometimes you don't have to learn, you don't have to be mentored by the best person to learn, bro. Sometimes you gotta learn from an idiot to know what you mustn't do, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's a good shot, bro. I don't know.
Phil Jones, Man United manager. Let's go.
But speaking of injuries, bro, Virgil, what's happening with that guy, bro? He had his ACL injury, I think 2 or 3 seasons back. He came back and seemed to be performing just as well, but like I feel like as of late, bro, like it's like attacking players are figuring him out, like they're figuring him out. Because I think it's that thing of like when he came back from his injury, players are like, shit, Virgil is back. It was like a mentality thing. I think a lot of attacking players are even scared to challenge him.
Yeah.
Because they were like, they gave up before they even tried.
Yes.
But now, bro, like you can check, like players are actually challenging him.
Do you think he's just lost a step through age, or do you think he's just?
Nah, I think maybe the injury, bro, has
just catching up.
Because that's an ACL. ACL is very difficult to come back from. I mean, you've seen like it's only in rare cases like where players actually come back and then perform at the same peak level that they were performing at before. So I think either one or two things happen. It's either you come back, everything is good, and you perform maybe for 12 to 18 months, like once you come back from the injury and you fully recovered. But then later on, it probably catches up to you.
Yes.
Somehow you get the niggles and you know what I mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably get the niggles and start underperforming and
it's
you start
like Luke
feeling
Shaw,
you carry it.
It's pretty much like Luke Shaw. Like, he came back good for 6 months, lost it again. Dude.
You know what I mean? Because you saw it with Zlatan even, he had an ACL.
Yeah.
And he came back, recovered quickly, everything. But I mean, you can see, bro, it's not the same player.
Yeah,
and he was already aging as well.
50 years old, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. True. But I'm just saying, ACL, bro, is like one of the worst injuries you can get, you know? So, I think it's slightly probably affecting him right now.
Oh, you know? I hope so, dude.
I hope so too.
I don't like it. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I really don't like Liverpool doing well, bro.
Nah,
it's like one of the worst things like in life for me right now, bro. It's the fact that Liverpool is like a good team again, bro.
True.
I hate it so much, bro.
Do you think that what do you think is like the main contributor to the issues right now? Is it the manager? Should the manager get sacked?
Okay, so personally, as a Man United fan, they should definitely sack Klopp, bro. Get that man out of there, bro. But realistically, I think Mane was such a pivotal player. You have to figure out a way to play without him now. That's a big thing, dude.
Yeah, true.
It's a big thing. So, if they can get someone who can replace him, or they'll have to change the entire game plan, which is what they're doing now. So I think they're still trying to figure it out. The other thing is there's like a few players that were pivotal in, their success, who have now looked like they are losing their steps, bro. Jordan Henderson is
age.
That's like you can't really start a game with Jordan Henderson anymore if you want to be elite, right?
James Milner.
Yeah, how was James Milner? Okay, we talked about this like three podcasts now. Like, how is James Milner still on that team?
Yeah, Trent also looks like he's...
Yeah, and then Trent, he needs to move position, bruh.
Yeah.
That man cannot defend, bruh.
No.
He never really could, and I think now they've just figured it out.
And there's just like so much you can do. Like you can play like a fullback as an attacking outlet, but like eventually someone's gonna see, like one team's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Like, actually, Trent is always in this position when Liverpool attack, do this.
Yes.
And then they counter whatever Trent does, and then other teams are gonna pick it up. And then once that's noticed, bro, then it's different. So
yeah. And then Robinson was benched the one game, so he's also maybe lost it.
Nah, they're a mess.
And dude, Mo Salah is, I think we talked about this last week. Yeah. That guy's not the same Mo Salah we know now.
Nah, he's not.
That's not Mo Salah, Mo problems, bro.
Nah,
that's
just
not problems.
But for argument's sake, let's say it is the manager, right? That's the issue. Because we know Klopp likes complaining, like, and apparently he has like a 7-year cycle, like from his 7th year, every team he's been to, like shit just he stinks to play.
This is like the 7th year now.
Yeah, this is the 7th year.
Yeah, good.
So every place he's been to,
get Brendan Rodgers, Roy Hodgson, get one of those managers in Liverpool.
Even Big Sam,
let's see this downfall, dog.
Alan Pardew.
Yeah.
But it's his 7th year. Let's just say, for argument's sake, it is him. In all seriousness, right? It is his fault. Do you sack him, or as if you're the board of Liverpool, do you sack the manager? And should like boards be loyal to managers based on what they've done in the past? Or if they see that like, okay, the cycle has come to an end now.
Yeah.
We need to go in a new direction, based on what the club needs. Do you sack the manager, hire a new manager?
Yeah.
Or do you just stick it out and start from scratch again with the same ideas?
So let's look at the main people who do this. Chelsea, right? Do Chelsea, the manager doesn't stay there for 3 seasons, bro.
Yeah.
No matter what they do, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Look at like Tuchel, bro. Champions League, sacked, bro. That's out. Next one up, you know.
Yeah.
But then if you have a culture of doing that, and the players, the fans, everyone buys into that culture, then it's easy to transition, bro. Because then even the next manager coming in knows what he's inheriting and how to make it work, kind of thing.
Exactly.
And then it's good, bro. You know where it gets bad, bro? When it's a club like Man United, where it's like we keep on trying to find the next Ferguson.
Yeah.
The next guy who's gonna stay there for 20 years.
You don't find a new direction.
And then there's just everyone is in miscommunication, from the owners, the fans, the players. And you bring in someone who's radically different from the last guy, and then it's too much, dude. And then everything just falls apart for 10 years, like you've seen at United. You know what Liverpool is in jeopardy of right now, dude? Is that if they keep Klopp and he keeps underperforming, they are gonna get exactly like what Man United is getting right now, dude.
Or they'll
the next 10 years
they'll become like an Arsenal, where Wenger was really good, did some good things, but then kind of became stale.
Yes, dude.
Then over time, like the fans start resenting the guy. And I feel like it can get to that point if you're not careful, if you're worried about. Because I think the club will obviously think, if we get rid of this guy, like, what are the fans gonna say?
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? But if you sack Jurgen Klopp and let's say bring in Thomas Tuchel, actually, for example, just to rebrand like the whole thing, it's not a bad risk, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think it's just the catch-22. I think clubs are just...
Dude, you say it's not a bad risk, bro. Dude, you know what I would do to get Klopp at Man United, bro?
Yeah,
you know the things I would do, bro? There's like only a few elite managers, I think.
Yeah,
a handful,
true.
Those guys who are like, oh, you wish your club would have that. Pep.
Klopp, Antonio Conte even.
Yeah, I guess Conte fits that like Chelsea model. This guy will come in for 2 years. Even Mourinho, bruh. Do you know Mourinho's first season at any club is banging, bro?
Yeah, true.
It's that 3rd season where things go haywire, bro.
It stinks.
But once again, that's that Chelsea model. You only need this man for 2-3 years, bro.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then you look at the trophy cabinet when you use that model.
Yeah.
Because the guy, if you think about it, it's smart because like the manager that comes in is highly motivated at the time, right?
Yes.
Wants to deliver results. You give him the resources to do whatever job he needs to do. You go, bruh, you win after the 3rd year. Thanks for your services. Cheers, bye.
Yeah.
Done. Do you know what I mean? I mean, Chelsea don't win a second Champions League if they don't sack Lampard, bro.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's those small things, bro, that you have to consider when it comes to this. But yeah, I don't know, bro.
Dude,
I think Klopp is in danger.
Dude, do you think? Do you think that maybe it would be like a healthier thing in any relationship, bro?
Yeah,
in a relationship between you and a lady, bro.
Yeah.
Every 2 years, new one, bro. Keep the culture fresh, bro.
Not necessarily.
I know he goes in the next room, bro. That's
not
what
necessarily, bro. not necessarily. I don't think necessarily.
Do you think it's a 20-year thing, bro?
I think it also depends on who you are as an individual.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know where I'm going with this, bro. I'm just trying to get you in trouble.
But I would say, I guess, it depends. Again, it depends on who you are as an individual.
Yeah.
Same as the clubs, right?
Same as the clubs.
So it's like Liverpool, if they use the Chelsea method, like their shit might get fucked.
Yes.
Because don't forget, they don't have the money that Chelsea have.
100%, bro. Yeah.
Like
that's a whole
to turn managers over and then also give all these managers the funds to build their own teams.
Yeah.
Or to just make a couple of, because every manager is gonna need funds, bro. At least a minimum of 100 million.
Yes.
Just to tweak whatever team they have.
Yeah, and remember, you can also be like Wolverhampton. Wolverhampton spends 120 million pounds on players every season.
Yeah.
They're not Liverpool, bro. They're not
Exactly.
an elite club.
Exactly.
So, you know, if the culture ain't right, dude,
then
a lot of
that's
things can
another
happen,
big
man.
thing. Yeah, that's another big thing. And people will say, Chelsea doesn't have a culture, they don't have a model, you know. But bro, whatever they're doing is producing results, you know.
Bro, didn't you say that Chelsea is the most successful English club in the last decade?
in the past 10
bro?
years, yeah.
That's wild to think about, bro, because
they won the most.
you would think it would be City or something.
Yeah.
But
And think about it, City have only been dominant in the Premier League. Chelsea have won European Cups. They won the Prem. They've won everything actually in that 10 years.
Did they win the Europa League as well?
They won it twice.
Yes, bro. What a club, dude.
You know what I mean? They won it twice.
You know what they say, bro? If you can win the Europa League, then you're an elite team, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Because you know what, like people laugh at the Europa League, for example, but like
So
once you add it to your trophy cabinet,
Yeah.
let's say like United wins 3 of them, whatever, for argument's sake, like, and then gets back to a good place where they're winning the top trophies again. Like those Europa Leagues start to count now. Like, do you know what I mean? They become part of the conversation. Maybe not like at the time, but like over time, bro. When you look back at what the club has won, even through like the tough times, makes a difference, bro.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It makes a difference. I mean, how many European cups do other London clubs have? None.
Yep.
Chelsea have like 4. Do you know what I mean?
That's actually true, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, Arsenal would love a Europa League, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Even Spurs, dude. Oh, they would love it, dude.
I think Spurs have one actually.
Is it?
Yeah, they won the UEFA when it was still a UEFA Cup.
Yeah, okay.
I think they have one. So
Of course they did, dude.
yeah. So where do you think they go from here, bro? Liverpool. What do you think?
Dude, I hope it's a dark time for them, bro. I hope they never recover from this, bro. And I hope Roy Hodgson is their next manager, bro.
Me too. Because I think with Liverpool, in terms of what they did, it was very methodical, very tactical, bro. Like it was well thought out, and it was a plan that was carried out, like
Executed perfectly.
executed, super correct. So if they can recreate that, bro, then
Bro, I don't think they can, bro. Because
Nah,
actually, what you're saying is right, dude. The way that went about was absolutely perfect.
exactly.
They got Salah in, and Salah was elite.
Yeah.
They got Mane in. Mane was elite.
Yeah.
Van Dijk, elite.
Robertson, elite.
Trent, all these guys, like, you know, they brought every single piece worked
Together, yeah.
Bro, look at
And think about
look at
it.
United, bro.
Every single
Bring
piece.
in Harry Maguire.
Nah,
Shit, dude.
Yeah.
Memphis.
We spent
shit.
more than
Di
them, bro.
Maria,
We
shit.
spent way more than that.
Yeah, no, nothing is working out, bro.
So it's like with them, I think with us, we're actually in a better position going forward because in terms of our manager, we know that he'll get money to spend over time. You know what I mean? There might be seasons where he doesn't get as much, but he'll always have a cash injection over every 2 years, let's say, for example. So he'll always have the money to, you know, refurbish the squad, for example. So after some time, you'll see like the team start to change drastically, right? But with them, I think it's like one of those things where they're like, okay, cool, we're gonna spend big this one transfer window, and then we're gonna ride it out with this team.
Yes.
For time. We're not gonna get another Van Dijk, or we're gonna ride it out. We've got our 5 main core players. We're gonna ride it out. Maybe we'll buy players around that, but we're not gonna reinvest in. I think that's how Liverpool operates. So, and think about it, even with getting that model so correct, they still couldn't like surpass City. So what's gonna happen now? Do you know what I mean?
Dude, if Liverpool did not win that Champions League, would you say that Klopp's tenure was successful?
If they didn't.
They didn't win it, bro. Well, I guess just that Premier League, because they hadn't won that Premier League
For
ever,
years.
right? So I guess that would have been something.
I guess.
But you think this team
I think
actually
because of the
underachieved?
context, with the context around it, I think they did underachieve, to be honest.
They should have won.
I'm not even saying that because I'm biased. I'm just saying that, like, you know, when you have an elite manager, like you're saying, Man United used to have an elite manager, but he maximized his time at the club. Man City right now, obviously, yes, they spend money, they spend a lot of money every season and whatever. But I mean, we've seen, bro, Liverpool's team was good enough to compete with them, right? So that just means that, bro, like, when you have an elite manager, you have to maximize. Because if you don't use that time correctly, your cycle ends, and then another elite manager comes out of nowhere, and then, do you know what I mean? Because we don't know, bro. 5 years from now, cool, we all laugh at Arteta or whatever. He may become an elite manager. Ten Hag just came in now, we don't know. May become an elite manager if he's not like halfway there already. Do you know what I mean? And then those people have fresh ideas and they start dominating the league in a different way that you're not used to handling, and you haven't maximized that time. Then you still have to rebuild the team to compete with them, and by then it might be too late. So I think when you have an elite manager, you have to maximize your time, bro.
Dude, let me ask you this. Liverpool sack Klopp.
Yeah.
Man United is terrible, we sack Ten Hag.
Do I do it?
Do you bring Klopp into Man United, bro?
Because I'm such a football romantic, bro, I don't think I do it, to be honest. Just because he's from Liverpool, I don't do it. I don't think I'm that desperate.
But you know what Klopp could do with this current United squad, bro?
A lot.
Because you know, it's like,
even
Klopp is a man manager, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I can get the best, squeeze every single, morsel of potential out of a player, dude.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of players like that who just need that extra
kick.
Yeah, not that Jose Mourinho, hey, you fat, bro. You're on the bench, dude. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Exactly. Nah. I don't think I do it, bro. I really don't think I do it. What do you do?
No, dude. Same here, bro.
I don't do it.
Hopeless romantic, dude.
Yeah.
Not gonna.
Nah, but I think Ten Hag is gonna do a good job. How well he'll do is obviously another conversation, but I think
we'll see, dude. We'll see. I honestly think that United are playing the best football that we've played in like the last few years, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe like that one season with Mourinho.
Yeah.
And like the first 6 months of Solskjaer.
Yeah.
That was it, bro. But dude,
you can actually see the progression in real time.
And you can also see like the players' morale, bro. Like their heads are all up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas like there were times with like Ragnick was the worst, I think, bro. It was just like, dog, these guys are out. They've checked out, bro.
Exactly. They're just like, we heard about the Gegen press. Never happened. Or we did it for like 20 minutes.
Bro, it was banging after that 20 minutes. They were just,
so